Hello, hello, my loyal subjects. Admittedly, I am posting this video a bit too late, maybe a couple months too late, but I'm gonna post it anyways because why not? If somebody sees it and decides they want to whip something up real quick, I am here for it. And if you see it after the contest is passed, then that's your opportunity to look at the Discord and see if I am hosting a different seasonal contest for whenever you're there. So, yes, I am a moth in the archive, and I am hosting a Halloween writing contest over on my Discord server. This is the first seasonal writing contest that I am hosting, but hopefully it will be one of many. And you guys can feel free to say in the comments what kinds of contests you would like to see in the future. But I'm going to take this opportunity to quick run through the rules with you. For you, you know. We're in the Halloween Contest 2024 forum channel. And here's the Halloween contest rules and guidelines. Welcome to A Moth in the Archive's first seasonal writing contest. For a while, I've wanted to host more events on A Moth in the Archive, and Halloween seems like a good time to start for our spooky group. Here is how it will work. The word limit will be 2,500 words to 3,500 words. You must submit your piece in this forum via a Google Doc and turn on comments and suggesting. General eligibility will be the same. You must like Pumpkin and review and or leave a decent amount of comments on the Google Doc of 2 other pieces to be eligible to win. These reviews must be constructive and thoughtful, and if you opt for comments, the same applies. You also must tag your reviews with #ReviewHalloween24. If you leave comments on the doc instead, please still comment on the post saying, "I left comments," and use the tag. Non-subscribers will get 1 entry. Cocooned in Silk and Twitching Cocoon will get 2 entries, and both entries will be eligible to win. Transformed One and Twitching Transformed One will get 3 entries, and all 3 will be eligible to win. You may write a new story unrelated to anything you've written before, something in your extended universe, and or an AU of your extended universe. Just make sure your story stands alone, as always. Also, please inform us if your story is part of a larger universe. If you can, please try to write a complete story rather than just a single moment. If not otherwise specified, submission rules still apply. Note that due to this being a contest, poor grammar and or confusing storytelling will make you less likely to win. Reviewers, if you see incorrect grammar in someone else's piece, don't hesitate to use the suggesting feature to help them out and correct it. Yes, you may correct things people comment on in your story as long as you do so before the deadline. You may use the workshop to get opinions on your rough draft. So the workshop is right over here. You'll have a word bank and a list of challenges. Every word and challenge you use will be worth at least a point. Reviewers, if you want to make things easier for us, also don't hesitate to comment/highlight when you see the different words and challenges from the bank used. Once everyone has submitted, anyone who has left a review and or left a decent amount of comments on the doc on every single piece will be eligible to vote for the winners. I'll likely create a secret channel for voting. The vote points plus the word to challenge points will be tallied to decide the winner. The submission deadline will be October 19th. The review deadline will be October 24th. If all goes according to plan, I will stream reading the winners, however many seems reasonable, likely 3 to 5 stories, either on Halloween, likely at night, or on Saturday, November 2nd during our usual stream time. Either way, there likely won't be a normal writing group stream that week. If all goes according to plan, the winners will win one of these. I will show you in a second, but you can already see one of them. Know that I need some way to send it to you, so you'll have to provide some sort of address to receive one. If you are just submitting for fun, but have no interest in winning, and don't want to be read on stream or receive any prizes, tag your story with "Don't Count Me." If you want a prize, but don't want to be read on stream, tag your story "Don't Read Me." If you want to be read on stream but don't want a prize, and or you're not comfortable providing a way for me to send it to you, then tag your story "Don't Prize Me." Note that this is my first time hosting something of this format, and I may need to tweak things if I run into unexpected hiccups. Once you have read through the rules and the word bank, please select the Flurmler/Jack-o'-lantern role. And so the tags I will show you. So we have the "Don't Count Me" for "I don't want to be read or receive any prizes." This is for "I'd like to be read but not receive a prize," or even if I do want to receive a prize, I don't want to provide my address so you can send it to me. Don't read me with, I do want a prize, but I don't want to be read on stream. The other tags are just, this is eligible to be a winner. This one has a content warning, and please place your content warning in the notes. Reviews done means that somebody has done their 2 reviews that they need to do so that they can be eligible. This is for like the council and the mods to put down, and then this is to flag us down and say, hey, I did my reviews, mark me with reviews done or eligible. I reviewed everyone is basically saying, hey, I'm eligible to be a voter. It's also flagging us down. It's going, hey, I reviewed every single person. I'm ready to be a voter. And then these are just, there we go. The mods in council to say, this person isn't eligible, they didn't do their reviews, or they only did one of them. So then you also have a word and challenge bank. So the word bank is leaf, cat, bat, wolf, spider, skeleton, pumpkin, costume, coffin, grave, ghost, gargoyle, vampire, eye, candy, candle, scythe, mirror, gnarled, haunted, toil. All can be singular or plural. If you decide to use web instead of spider, bone instead of skeleton, jack-o'-lantern instead of pumpkin, I'll still accept those. You do not have to use all of them, but the more different words you use, the more points you get. Repeated words won't count. You get bonus points for every one of these that is important to the plot and isn't just briefly mentioned. Challenges. 1. Make your overall story wholesome. 2. Make the end of your story wholesome. 3. Write a character you usually wouldn't write for. Tell us how you intended to do that in the notes and put it in spoilers. 4. Write a type of story you wouldn't usually write. Tell us how you intended to do that in the notes and put it in spoilers. 5. Write in a genre you wouldn't typically write for. Tell us how you intended to do that in notes and put it in spoilers. 6. Use any of the challenges I have posted for previous writing group prompts. Tell us what channel you used and how you intended to use it in the notes, but put it in spoilers. So what I mean by notes is like putting it down here and then putting it in spoilers. And this is very important because even if we do know your general writing from like the writing group and stuff like that, it could be very hard to tell, oh, this is different from what this person usually writes. And then there's so many challenges that I've put in the writing group stuff, so it may be difficult to tell if you are using a challenge that I said or not, or if you were even intentionally doing it. So those are really important. Please do make sure you use that. And then I won't read through them all because they're quite long, but if you do plan on participating and you have not yet read the submission rules, then please make sure that you do so, because as I said, if it's not specified in the Halloween contest rules, then these rules still apply. So for example, it's specified in the Halloween contest rules that you get 2,500 to 3,500 instead of 250 to 350. So this one doesn't apply. But other ones, such as English only, prose only, those things do still apply. And then this one, the rule here is write a single moment instead of a story. It's the opposite in the Halloween contest. Please try to make an actual story instead of just one moment. And then, as I said, if you write for the writing group in a particular universe every week, you are completely free to write your Halloween story in that universe. I don't mind. It doesn't have to be a one-off or anything like that, but it also could be if you want it to be. As you'll see, you have an extra week to get the reviews done because somebody might post last minute, and so I don't want somebody to not get any reviews or nobody to be able to review because they posted at right at the deadline. So you have an extra week to potentially go and read all of them to become a voter. It's very likely that you will not be able to do all the words. I know some people are going to try, and we'll see if they can, and we'll see if they can, if it hinders or helps the story. And then I also know that it's unlikely that you'll be able to do all of the challenges either. It is not there for you to do all of them, though I know that lots of people will want to. It is just there to be parameters for the contest and things that will earn you points. And like I said, this is my first time hosting this, so I don't know if there will be any wonkiness. when tallying up the points and finding those words and stuff like that, but we are going to do our best. And then in the word and challenge bank, there were some questions. Does it still count towards the word bank if I add a modifier to one of the words that is graveyard in place of grave? That is fine, as I say. It actually was originally going to be graveyard. As for the plushies from the mystery box, I can show them to you now. So you have one of each of these. So you can win one of each of these. I don't know if it'll be that the winners get multiple, if the top winners get multiple, if they get to choose what they win, or both. But yeah, so we have this guy who is a pumpkin, an evil, multi-eyed pumpkin, but also a cute little spider. And then we have this guy who is a ghost, and I have been using him as a stress ball. Don't worry, you have your own copy, which will be unstress balled. This one's mine. And then we have the Grim Reaper kitty cat. With real cat fur on it. Which I will warn you is something that's very likely you will get, because I did open all of them on the stream, which my cats were present for, so it's very likely you will get actual cat hair on yours. I will try to wipe it off, but I cannot guarantee I'll get all of it off. And then we have the little bat. Then we have the octopus. And then we have the normal pumpkin, who doesn't really want to reverse, at least my copy doesn't want to fully reverse. So he's a little splooged. He's been left out on the porch for a little bit. But yes, the other ones you get happy and angry. This one you get happy and evilly happy. Then we have a werewolf. And then he's happy. And as I noted in the unboxing stream, I don't know what it means, because it's not a man and then a wolf. It is happy wolf and angry wolf. So I don't know if in the T-Turtle universe a werewolf is just a wolf who gets angry sometimes. And then, last but not least, we have Ghost, which is so bright it's glowing, who becomes Rainbow Ghost. So it is very likely that, especially if I do go for the winners getting to choose, which I'm rather leaning towards, to be honest, then the winner will get the first pick, and I only have one of each to send to you. So if the winner wants what you want, you might not end up getting what you want. So yeah, those are pretty much the rules of the game, the rules of the contest. If you're interested in joining, please do so. If you have any more questions, then don't hesitate to go over to the word bank and ask those questions. I also streamed me unboxing all of these, so if you are interested in watching that, that'll probably be called like opening plushy mystery boxes or something to that effect, and I'll probably have it in the card. So yeah, don't hesitate to check that out as well. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with for this contest. I really love hosting holiday events. So if there are more holiday events that you are interested in me creating, then don't hesitate to put your suggestions in the Discord, wherever you see fit, and just be like, I think this kind of thing would be great. Something I'm thinking about potentially doing for Christmas, especially because Christmas time, usually we get a lot less people writing for the writing group around Christmas time than any other time, and B, because I myself have like Christmas plans during like that week and potentially the weeks around it, it means that we tend to, I think, have less activity and less streams during December than any other month. And so I was thinking doing a contest there could be a great thing for people to be working on instead during that time, and you'd have like the whole multiple months to work on it as well. And so I was thinking that, I could of course do this kind of thing again if you guys are interested. I could also do a Secret Santa thing. People were talking in one of the writing group streams a while back about potentially doing a world swap thing where we write for each other's universes. So I could do a Secret Santa like that. It could be secret or it could not be secret. You could work together to write about each other's universes and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you're interested in like a bigger contest or just a different writing thing for different holidays, don't hesitate to let me know what kinds of things you'd be interested in and if you're interested in this. And so yeah, happy writing. I hope someone's excited. I hope that you have a great Halloween and happy writing. Okay, so here we are. We are in the Halloween contest 2024. Only those things are still apply. Contest. And I really love hosting Halloween, really love hosting holiday stuff. I really love hosting holiday events. I really love hosting holiday events. So for different holidays, then don't hesitate to let me know what kinds of things. Don't hesitate to let me know what kinds of things you'd be interested in.